Yahoo! Hello, hello. Wait, where am I? Where? Here. There we go. That's where I am. Hello! It is I, your favorite leafy boy, Avery, and welcome to another Honkai Stereo stream. Welcome to another library. Woo! Yippee! Last week, we have met the Watchmaker and formed a kind of sort of alliance with Robin and Sunday. And this week, we are going to be seeing how things go down. We are awaiting the arrival of the Dreammaster and also trying to get into the Penacony Grand Theater. Will we be able to do that? Who knows? I sure don't. Probably. We should be able to, because that's the whole point. Excuse me. I'm sorry. If I sound tired, if I sound weird, I felt kind of not really sick, but a little under the weather today. But not like bad or like sick, you know. Anyways, I think we are ready to move on so that I don't just go on and on in circles talking about stuff that does
The
not
tour is
matter.
over, and it's time for some rest.
I feel like I need to like shuffle my team around a bit. This guy looks like budget aventurine. A bit now, like tell me this guy does not look like budget aventurine. He's got the green or teal or whatever color blazer, and then the waistcoat and the white pants with the blonde hair. Like that's basically kind of like aventuring. Can we have adventure? Blah, blah, blah. Can we have adventuring? Oh, sweetie, we already have adventuring at home, and then adventuring at home. Anyways,
Oh dear, it's Mr. Sunday!
Mr.
Hey,
Sunday.
come over here!
So we have
Looks like someone needs help. Let's go check it out.
Sunday and Welt with us, and we are playing as Robin. I don't think we will be having a fight around here, so I'm not going to reshuffle my team. And if we do have Jade and Gallagher, who are pretty strong in their own right, so hopefully it goes well. And let's get into it. Assist the guest.
Oh, Mr. Sunday. Hey there! Okay, see the moon in the sky? It's about the size of the cap on my Soul Glad bottle.
Mm, Okay.
If I just reached out my hand, I could grab the moon, couldn't I?
Sure, buddy.
The moon? You mean the Grand Theater?
Sunday is already so done.
Yeah. Look at me. I've been away from home for too long. I must be missing that moon.
You mean you've been in the dream for so long that you are kind of getting confused?
But it's no big deal. The Grand Theater here looks much better than the moon back home. It's just magnificent.
I mean, it is pretty, but it's not the moon.
They told me not to sell everything I had just to come to Penacony. How short-sighted.
Selling everything you had? Why would you go to such lengths?
Yeah, that sounds very irresponsible.
Why? Can't you see? Life back home is miserable. It's not really living at all.
And you being in the dream and getting drunk on Soul Glad all day. Is that living?
It's better to be here at Penacony. No pain, no worries about tomorrow, just sweet dreams. You can do whatever you want. That's what I call living. Yeah, now this is the life.
Debatable, but okay.
Is this truly living?
Huh? What did you say, young lady? I didn't quite catch that.
Well,
Oh, it's nothing, sir. You see, the traffic on Glock's Avenue can be dangerous. How about I ask a Bloodhound family member to escort you to Ideen Park over there, so you can continue enjoying your sweet dream?
that's very concerning though.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Wow, no wonder you were the leader of this sweet dream. You're totally a lifesaver.
My guy is bonkers. Like he's so far gone.
See you around, Mr. Sunday. And it was nice chatting with you.
He's lost.
What's up, sister?
This is the land of the dreams. But why do they live like this?
First we got, "What's up, sister?" And then, "Dang, you live like this?" Oh gosh. Okay.
The man we ran into, he doesn't seem happy at all.
Not at all.
Even though sweet dreams are nice, they're just illusions. But for him, they're the only way to survive, even if it means giving up on reality. That's not really living at all.
Tell him, Robin. Reach.
I suppose you have a point. But, in my opinion, that's how most people live their lives.
Why do you say that?
You think that man is not actually living, but that's not quite accurate. Even without Penacony, people create their own illusions called self-value.
There. Okay. Where are we going with this? Because if you ask me, those are two very different things.
People believe they have a predetermined value to fulfill. Gaining value means gaining power, and those deemed worthless are seen as the weak. However, value doesn't come out of thin air, and there's a limit to it. To accumulate value, people have to take from others. So, the weak get exploited and oppressed.
I would argue, but he does have a point somewhere. I wouldn't say it's 100% right. I wouldn't say it's definitely the same every time and for everyone, but he does have a point. That's partially true.
Are you suggesting that this is not how things should be?
Exactly. But, ironically, people don't think there's anything wrong with it. because they uphold the illusory notion of self-value. And even the weak believe in it. The survival of the fittest. That's where all the tragedies in the world come from. People come to the sweet dream in Penacony to escape from that reality and find solace. No tragedies exist here, only happiness, although in its nascent form. Isn't that the same paradise we yearn for in our dreams?
I mean, yeah, sure, but you can counter-argue that with the fact that if everything is about happiness, everything is about joy, if that's the only emotion that you experience, is that really actual joy that you are feeling? You know, like, too much of a good thing can become a bad thing, and once you get overwhelmed or like full with it, it just becomes the same thing over and over again, and then you get bored. Like, you cannot experience joy and happiness without having hardships, I would like to say. But that might just be me, and I might have a little pessimistic of an opinion here, but yeah, let's see where this goes.
Perhaps that man is just an exception. Let's not jump to conclusions. We should experience the dreamscape ourselves. Just as I did at Dreamflux Reef.
Good thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seeing is believing. I'll accompany you. The Dreammaster hasn't shown up yet, so we have some time for a stroll.
Let's go. Let's look around and see if we can find some people. Crossing the street. Hello.
Glad to meet you again, Robin. How are the preparations for the Charmony Festival coming along? We're all so excited about it.
Again?
It's going smoothly. Thanks for making the trip to join the festival.
You're too kind, Robin. It's a pleasure to have guests from all over the universe celebrating day and night.
I mean, yeah, that's what usually festivals are for.
I can't stand being lonely or bored, so this jubilant dreamscape is perfect for me.
But if this went on forever, would it get boring too?
Nah, not at all. Who would get tired of having so much fun?
Well, I don't know.
Every day, you get to wear fancy clothes, explore all sorts of dream bubbles, indulge in delicious food without gaining weight, and you never get old or sick. As long as you can afford a room, this place is the ultimate paradise.
And there's the catch, as long as you can afford the room. Also, just because the time in the dreamscape works differently, in reality time is still passing and you are getting older in the real world. So, I don't know how good that is.
But you know that only a few things can be brought back from the dreamscape to reality, right?
That's exactly why I don't plan on bringing anything back. Just enjoying the dream itself is good enough for me. I mean, I'm not one of those long-living species. I only have around 60 or 70 years in this lifetime, and there's so much to worry about. Being happy here is pure bliss. Only in this sweet dream can I truly feel like I'm in control of my life and fate. Who would want to go back to reality after experiencing this bliss?
I see. I genuinely wish you all the happiness in the world.
And I wish you a fantastic performance, Robin! I'm off to the Blue Hour for the ball. See you later.
That is kind of concerning if you ask me.
Seems like that guest's perspective didn't resonate with you either.
She had a valid point. And I could sense her genuine happiness. It's just that
What you're trying to say is, she thinks she's in control of her life. But in reality, she's just escaping from reality and seeking solace in this sweet dream.
Yeah.
Once she steps
Yeah.
out of this sanctuary, everything will be lost.
Kind of. Yeah.
Well, she did make mention of being able to afford a room. Didn't she?
However, the paradise in our dreams, it doesn't have to end.
Sunday, I am getting mixed vibes with this guy because at the end of the day, he wants to help people. At the end of the day, he's trying to do what he thinks is right. But I feel like he is kind of misguided in a sense. But that might just be me.
No. And the paradise we yearn for shouldn't be just a fleeting dream either.
Yes. I am on Robin's side here. Let's see who else we got here. There's a car or whatever vehicle that is. Oh, there's an old man. Hello.
The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking, isn't it?
Oh, Robin. Can't believe I'm meeting you in person here. What an honor.
Hello.
You're right. Even though time stands still in this dreamscape, it always feels fresh. I find something new every time.
A philosophical mind. I hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, not at all. Now, with little time left, I yearn for meaningful conversations, especially with someone as esteemed as you. Do you mind if we chat?
Aw. It's so cute. A little sad as well, but it's cute. It's very cute.
It's my pleasure. No need to be formal. Just speak your mind. You said, with little time left. Please, forgive me for being blunt. But is that why you came to Penacony?
Yeah. I was part of a war, and while escaping from the Sarkosian mothership, I got exposed to some radioactive materials.
Oh.
And then, all my comrades died, and my hometown was wiped out by neutron bombardments. I couldn't bear to live with everything I knew gone.
That's a lot of drama.
That's when I heard about a possible solution here, so I came.
Is it the dreamscape?
How heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
I hope the family has been able to help you.
They have, and I'm truly grateful for that. They provided me with a comfortable room, the most advanced life support devices in the cosmos, and a stellar team of caregivers.
Aw.
My physical body is now in the dream pool, sustained by life support.
Oh.
The me you see here is whole, rational, and no different from any other person. But I can't say the same for the me in the hotel room.
Oh.
My true appearance. Huh? I hope you never have to witness it, Robin.
So, you'll be living forever in this dreamscape, right?
That's what it sounds like.
Just being able to live at all is good enough for me. Whether it's in this dreamscape or not, well, I don't really have much say in the matter.
And that's the thing, is we have not 3 guests, and we've seen before that not everything is glamour and sunshine and happiness in the dreamscape. And a lot of people seem to be using it as an escape from reality, which is, at the end of the day, not a sin. It's not a bad thing. And it's actually quite a nice thing to have, you know, something that you can hold on to and feel happiness with. And in case of this guest, I would say that it's very much justified and it's very much, understandable that him living in the dreamscape where he can be healthy and walk around and meet people and talk to them without any concern for his physical health. It's a good thing. But on the other hand, the woman we just talked to and the peppishy little guy, they were running away because why? Because they can. Because there's a chance for it. Not because they absolutely need it and can't, you know, feel happiness without it, but because they find it easier to just run away. I don't know. I'm on the fence here.
My world has been torn apart, and my life could end any second. So, even if this whole place is an illusion, it's still my paradise. And I'll treasure every moment I spend here.
Yeah. I get it.
How I envy those everlasting things.
That old man's story.
Sorry.
So tragic. Fortunately, this sweet dream gives him joyful memories to hold on to for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
That's precisely why this sweet dream in Penacony exists.
However, even this sweet dream has its limitations. While it provides solace to the disillusioned, it can't completely eliminate pain in reality.
Yeah.
There will be a way out. Penacony is already on the right track.
I hope you know what you're talking about, Sunday, because I don't feel like that is the truth here. Look who we found.
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady. Wait, is that me?
Yes. And no.
Brother, what a surprise to see you again.
Show yourself. Your trick won't work on us.
I've heard that a skilled mass fool received an invitation too.
Sparkle.
That must be you, right? Did you enjoy yourself?
Barely. The people here are way too gullible. A little bait is all it takes for them to bite. And they run away at the slightest hint of danger. In other words, they're naive and cowardly.
All in all, Robin was very chill about seeing someone. In her own, like, visage, Like, oh, I heard there's this person here. Like, did you have fun playing me? That was very chill. I don't think I would be that chill if I just saw someone who looks exactly like me.
Now that you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too late. The music of the harmony doesn't tolerate discord.
What? Now that you have the real Robin, I'm useless? Oh, how disheartening. I've done so much for the family. You should be thanking me, because if it weren't for me cleaning up this mess, Penacony would still be in shambles. Don't you think?
I have no idea what you're talking about,
That was a
Sparkle.
personal request from the head of the Iris family, and it has nothing to do with us. Step aside and stop causing trouble for the Charmony Festival.
The Charmony Festival? You think you can scare me? You think I've no idea what you're planning? I don't care what you're thinking, Chicken Wing Boy.
Chicken Wing Boy?
But I'm pretty sure our lovely Robin won't be appearing on stage. After all, you're well aware of what a sorry state this dreamscape is in under the banner of harmony.
Yep. And Robin explicitly said that she is not going to step on stage.
Penacony, the
If I
land
remember
of the
correctly.
dreams. Is this truly the paradise you desire?
Stop it.
What's the rush, Chicken Wing Boy? Did I get to you?
Our paradise is none of your concern, masked fool. Leave now, or the family won't tolerate you anymore.
All right. I'll go. But Robin, I suggest you seriously consider this.
Consider what?
Do you really believe those living in dreams can escape pain and find true happiness?
She asked Robin, not me, but I do not. Dreams are there for a reason, and they can give you comfort, and they can give you solace, and they can give you a break. But at the end of the day, if you are able to, if you have the capabilities, you have to stand up and deal with your problems and live your life, no matter how hard it might feel like. Things do get better if you keep on going, if you stand up, and if you don't give up. Things get better most of the time. Like going back to the old man that we just talked to, there are people who do not have the capabilities of standing up and keep going. But for people who are able to do that but don't want to, these are only excuses. So yeah, I'm going back to the thing. I did not expect the Trailblaze mission to go this deep and this serious. Like, these are very, very serious subjects to think about.
Well, I've done my part.
Very interesting.
And now I'm simply waiting for the fireworks to begin. Here, the last two gifts for both of you. And don't lose them. If by some unfortunate chance the Charmony Festival starts against all odds, remember to use them during the show.
She gives buttons to them too.
And it'll be thrilling. Bang!
I heard a raven cawing in the distance. It seems the Dreammaster will arrive soon.
Where did that come from? Was that you? I don't know. Anyway. Read the Dreammaster. I think it's time.
Let's wait here for the Dreammaster to arrive.
Or not.
Okay. By the way, brother, I heard you no longer have a sweet tooth. Back when we were kids, you used to steal my desserts. Seems like a lot has changed during my absence. What exactly happened?
Well, someone has to stay awake even in this sweet dream.
But that someone doesn't have to be you, or anyone in particular. You're carrying too much on your shoulders, brother. The paradise in our dreams. It shouldn't be like this. Penacony is nothing more than a dream. It can't erase the worries and pain of reality, or bring true happiness. It only offers an escape from reality. Nothing more.
Yes. Precisely. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was talking about. I am 100% on Robin's side.
Remember the old man we met earlier? Without this dream, he might have completely lost himself.
And that's why I said there are people who do not have a choice or do not have the chance to live like that. And to them, living in this dream might be the best thing that can happen to them. But other people who are here by choice and basically imprison themselves and shutting out reality, like I wouldn't call that real life.
That might be true, but even without Penacony, he could have chosen another path. As far as I know, the Intelligentsia Guild has been promoting their rehabilitation techniques for a long time now. That path may have been more ordinary and challenging, but now he's in a comatose state. And the sweet dream has become sort of end-of-life care. His fate is sealed.
That is so sad.
Is Penacony granting these people a future? Or is it taking it away from them?
Well, don't forget this. Not everyone really has a future.
That's a very pessimistic way to look at it. If you
The
ask
future
me.
for humanity is like the sky for birds. People mistakenly believe that flight is inherent to birds because they've never witnessed those birds crashing to their death. Do you remember how we took in that little Charmony dove when we were young?
Yeah. We took care of it. Provided food and water, groomed its feathers. And later, when I decided to leave Penacony, I opened the cage and set it free.
Well, I didn't mention what happened to it in my letters because I didn't want to upset you. Shortly after you left, it crashed to its death right in front of your window.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no reason. Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages. They belong in the sky, even if they can't fly.
The opposing ideology of Robin and Sunday is very fascinating. And if you asked me a few years ago, I would probably have went with Sunday when it comes to everything that's being like said right now. But I feel like Robin's ideology is more closer to my heart right now.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Not necessarily. There are flightless birds. Like it's a matter of perspective. And yes, if we are talking about birds that can fly, birds do belong in the sky. But there are always unfortunate circumstances that sometimes stop them from that, you know? But it does not stop them from trying to fly and soar in the sky freely. It's a matter of
Are
choice.
you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, only a few extraordinary individuals can endure such a perilous journey. That's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans.
So,
Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails, an abandoned express, and even a fallen eon?
that does not mean that you have to stop everyone from doing it. That's the thing. Like, if you take away the freedom of their choice, you know,
That's just sophistry. If that were true, then only the powerful would have the right to determine the future.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value. While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, the majority of ordinary people will never become heroes in their lifetime.
I see your point, Sunday.
Some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances.
I can see it.
Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal. And the weak can only watch as their value gets constantly diminished by external forces.
But you are a little misguided. Life is unfair for many different reasons. But if you take away the choice to live, to let someone live their own life the way they want, it just stops them. It's like the potential is basically taken away from them. Everyone has potential. Some people have aspirations that are bigger than them. Some people have aspirations that are smaller than their potential. And there are people who find just the right path in life. But if you take away their chance to choose which path they want to take, you basically rip, rid, get rid of their potential. To try and keep them from hurting.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own. That's what the Odes of Harmony have always taught us.
While the Harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree dream. Human nature contains greatness, but it also harbors inherent weaknesses that can't be eradicated. In the end, if people can't even secure their own survival, they won't care about the illusory future of equality. As long as the law of survival of the fittest prevails, there will always be fledglings crashing to their death.
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely exist for survival? If even you, my brother, don't believe that the Harmony will save the weak, then which eon can make our dreams come true?
If that is the case, I don't think there's an Eon out there that can do that.
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading, sister? What are you reading?
Mr. Gopherwood gave me a picture book. It's about the story of the harmonic strings. If I could become a chord master, I'd like to summon Dominicus, the harmonious choir. I want to sing with everyone and spread our wishes so that all can feel happiness and joy.
I see. Then I would summon the harmonious choir too.
Don't you have a wish of your own, brother?
Of course I do. It's just that it includes your wish and everyone else's. I long for a true paradise where everyone can find peace.
Then, let's build a stage there and invite everyone to our performance so that both our wishes come true through the power of the harmonious choir.
It's a deal then.
Yeah, it's a deal. But how can I become a chord master?
Maybe you will have to become a star first.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like, Sunday...
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Just a second, Mr. Gallagher. Sunday has good intentions. Sunday is trying to find a solution, but he is a little misguided in his ways. So that's why I'm kind of, iffy about his way of thinking, or like the fact that he agreed to join us and help us. Because at the end of the day, we do have similar, goals, but at the same time, our goal is contradicting his. So when it comes down to the breaking point, what will he choose? Anyways, Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Since his last will has now been conveyed, my final mission is complete. But pardon me if I sound curt. It's good to have determination. The path Mikhail left for you is not an easy one to tread. Why else would he have chosen to sleep in solitude, staking everything on some nameless in the future? But you have the numbers. And in numbers comes strength. So that might just delay your inevitable a little more.
We'll see.
Got any more encouraging words?
As I see it, relying on Welt's negotiations alone is far from enough. Regardless of whether the other party will be compliant, negotiating simply allows us to meet them as equals and won't grant us an upper hand.
Reasonable, yeah.
Penacony is our rival's home turf, and we already have very few chips left to play with. Rather than idly sit around while the family's got us blocked off, an offensive approach might be a wiser course of action.
What do you mean by that, Miko?
We're more familiar with the Stellaron's properties than most.
That is true.
Since it's the key to stabilizing the sweet dream, it's vital to the family's interests.
That is also
By
true.
attacking their core interests, they're bound to retaliate hastily. And as the saying goes, haste makes waste.
So we want to catch them off guard and throw them off balance, so they might make a mistake that we can take advantage of.
That's right. As long as we pose a threat to the Stellaron, either with words or otherwise, we have a chance at gaining the upper hand. But the problem is, on the eve of the Charmony Festival opening, how exactly are we going to get close to the theater? Family security will be airtight, and if we brute force it, even if we succeed, it's too risky.
Yeah, that's true.
So, no one's gonna say anything? Then I'll raise my hand. I know the answer to this question.
Go ahead, March. Looks like we have one more ace up our sleeves. Time for the master stroke. Time for the master stroke. Isn't that like Genuine's one voice lines?
Why are you speaking like the general of the law, Fu?
Yeah.
So, I heard that before the Charmony Festival begins, there'll be a pageant to kick off the festival. It's called the Soul Glad TM Festivity Auditions, or something, and it's going to be held in the moment of Scorch Sand.
And how can that help us?
As long as we clinch the top spot, we'll be able to attain the title of Festive Superstar, and be able to personally bask in the graces of Miss Robin. Not that that's important.
March?
What's crucial is that we can enter the Grand Theater before the audience arrives.
March, I don't know if you realize, but Robin right now is one of our allies. You don't need to win a competition to, you know, as you said, bask in the graces of Miss Robin. You are already allies.
So, how do we go about participating in these festivity auditions? I've already procured special invite tickets from Miss Robin's fan club.
Okay.
To tell you the truth, I had been preparing to join the auditions all along, but now it looks like even if I scrape through, I probably still won't have the chance to shake Miss Robin's hand.
March, you are focusing on the wrong thing right now.
So they're still running this thing, huh? It was originally just a publicity stunt, set up by Mikhail to drum up attention. But it looks like it might be worth a shot.
Well, we just have to see.
We'll follow Marge's plan. Mr. Gallagher, will you be joining us?
Probably not, I imagine.
I'm afraid I won't have the time. As a virtual character, I've already completed my final mission. Whether Penacony can awaken from this dream is all down to you.
Should we ever cross paths again? I'd love for you to visit the Express.
All right. I'll have to add to that data bank of yours you've got on the Express.
And Miss Firefly, we thank you for all your support. We're faced with a formidable enemy. As long as the Astral Express and Stellaron Hunter's objectives are aligned, we're willing to cooperate with you.
We've already come this far together. I'd like to join you for the rest of your journey on Penacony. I'm pleased that we can finally fight shoulder to shoulder. I couldn't ask for a better ending.
This is also the spirit of the Trailblaze. Now, everyone, let's prepare to move out.
Let's go. So I guess we have to take part in some kind of festival and earn our place between the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Scorch Sand Hall. This is where challengers thrive and dream chasers shine, all under the watchful eye of the entire universe.
No pressure, just the entire universe is watching.
If you have ambition, dream, and the drive, dear friend, the next superstar of Penacony's Charmony Festival could be you.
Let's see.
Oh, wow, they've really outdone themselves. Oh, I'm starting to get excited.
Are we the only people here?
Behold, here come four friends with spirits high and full of zeal. Are you aspiring to be the superstars of the festival?
It's not like we have any other chance. So, or choice. So, yeah.
Is he talking about us?
Do you see anyone else apart from us, March?
Yes, you! There's no doubt about it. I see you have all the potential of a superstar in you.
Well, thank you.
Excuse me, you four. What are you hoping to get out of all this?
Where did you come from?
As the last group of contestants, how confident are you in overcoming all of the challenges?
Am I going crazy, or was that the Venturine's voice actor?
Would you be open to a brief exclusive interview with us? It'll be quick.
Your journey is long and fraught with peril, yet under a sky blanketed by banners, you vie for the crown.
Okay.
The sword and rose! Protect the beauty! The beauty, the beauty! Magnificent and majestic!
Interesting.
A knight's head is hard as steel. Brother Lance's focus is stubborn as a heel. We don't all have to be winners, but if we don't have fun, we'd all be sinners.
I was not expecting to have this many people when the room was basically empty. But I guess the other contestants are already competing?
People are pouring in. Kinda feels like all sorts of baddies are showing up. Let's get in there quickly and enter the competition.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make way. Make way. Coming
Is that
towards us now is one of Penacony's top 10 wealthiest tycoons and the soul-glad business empire's founder, Mr. Idean.
Mr. ID?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the director of Soulglad's factory.
Hello, sir.
Idean Leader. My four friends, introduce yourselves to the audience across the cosmos.
Hello, everybody. I'm Himiko, a nameless from the Astral Express, and these are my companions.
Hello.
Don't you guys need to hide your identities? Can't hide it anyways. Penacony is plastered with our posters.
Yeah.
Because the Astral Express is so well known, the family won't dare to make any rash moves.
We can go Gremlin here. I'm Galactic Baseballer and she's Say Cheese. I'm Hello Everyone. That's not as funny as I think they thought it was going to. Hi. Hello. It is me, Avery, and she's March.
Hello, everyone. I'm March 7th. I'm an ordinary girl who loves adventures.
Who loves adventure?
Hello, everyone. I'm Firefly. I am also an ordinary girl who enjoys adventures.
Yeah, you can't really say that. I am actually a Stellaron hunter. You know, wanted by a lot of people.
So it's a bunch of nameless guests.
Yes.
This final face-off is bound to be spectacular. Time is precious. My four friends, come with me.
Let's go. Let's go. We are back into the Trailblazers point of view. Where do we have to go? Pass through the audition plaza and prepare to make your entrance. Registration PC, do we have to do anything? No. Super hacker. I'm not sure if... Sorry. Have fun, sir. I'm not really sure
This place is
we can
buzzing.
get anything.
That's right. This venue is a miniature representation of that time known as the era filled with boundless possibilities.
am getting kind of tired here. Sorry if I don't seem to be very talkative. I'm a little tired and I'm getting a little hot. There's not very much air in my room, so let me just, for a second, I'm going to turn off the mic here. It's been almost an hour already, also, so don't forget to do a big stretchy stretch. And take a sip of water. Hydrate. It's very important. Like, drink some water. Take a little break if you need to. Okay. Let's go. Let's see what we have to do.
Nameless, your arrival reminds me of the grand occasion when Penacony was first established. I was still a young, bright-eyed lad back then, lured here by the Watchmaker's ads, full of zeal and ready to make my first fortune in life.
First fortune? An interesting way to phrase that.
Once, during a particularly grueling day, I passed out and was resuscitated by a drink from Mr. Sousa. That sweet taste has since been etched in my mind, and that was what drove me to create the Soul Glad that we all know and love today.
Okay.
The dream-chasing era was truly a wondrous time. Oh, I miss those days, and the Watchmaker. Scorched Sand Hall is my homage to that time of boundless possibilities. I wholeheartedly hope you make it to the finish and emerge as the next superstars of Penacony. Now then, is there anything you'd like to say before the competition officially begins?
Now we win. Can we get the ball rolling? Rest assured we lose. Now we win.
Haha, that's the trailblazing spirit. How about you, Miss March?
Hello, everyone! Next up, get ready for the Mega March 7th adventure, where I'm going to break the speedrun world record!
Big words.
Trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th for you. How about Miss Firefly?
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone will have achieved the outcome that they hoped for.
That's not really how competitions work. But I appreciate the sentimentalism.
Ah, a wonderful wish. Miss Himiko, what are you expecting from your team?
Safety first, everyone.
Simple words, but full of warmth.
Very Himiko.
Waiting for you are 3 stages, each connected to that era. The first 2 stages offer 2 distinct paths to choose from, with unique challenges on each route.
Okay.
And in the last stage, you will face off against a champion who has defended the title to this very day. A beloved contender whose noble virtues are unrivaled.
Okay.
Those are the rules. Simple. Everyone clear? Now then, I hereby announce that the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, has started.
Let's go.
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival is drawing closer, we must reach the end as quickly as possible.
That's a
Factoring
plan.
in efficiency and safety, splitting up into 2 groups is the best choice. March and I haven't known Miss Firefly for too long and aren't overly familiar with her. It'd probably be better if the 2 of you paired up.
We can do that.
Fine by me. Let's do it.
All right. I don't have a problem with that.
Let's do this.
We'll split into the assigned groups then. Let's not waste time.
Let's go. Treasure. Sorry. I saw it and I had to take it. We got an achievement. Break all boss stone balloons in the audition plaza. Okay. I think we might need a stronger team. I mean, this is a pretty strong team, but I enjoy this team nowadays. So, I'm going to be using this one. Hello, sir.
Welcome to the first stage of Soul Glad Enterprises' 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season, Dreamplay Fantasia. In this stage, you can choose between 2 challenges, the School of Acting or School of Action.
Okay.
In the School of Acting challenge, you have to complete 3 performances from 3 scripts and move the panel judges. In the School of Action challenge, you have to defeat 3 groups of enemies convincingly and reach the end.
So one of them is combat, probably.
Now, make your choice.
I am interested in the acting one. Click the button on the tracks and select the challenge arena to go to. Acting challenge. Action challenge. Okay. I thought we get like a debrief on it, but let's see what the acting challenge gives us.
The stage of dreams for those who dare to dream. Welcome to the School of Acting stage.
I hope I don't regret that.
Competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you.
Okay.
There are 3 stages up ahead, on which you will find an outline of a script. These 3 scripts were written by the legendary filmmaker, the Watchmaker, and depict various stories from Penacony's era of pioneering. Your task is to bring those moments to life, find the right words, and act convincingly to make the judges feel the script's intended emotions. Oh, I wish you a successful performance. Also, a bit of trivia. The record score for this stage is held by a participant with fiery red hair. His exceptional performance brought even the strictest judge to tears. It's like he wasn't even acting at all.
We are running out of time, so let's get this over with quickly.
Let's go. Let's do this. Not really sure still what we have to do here, but
Just take a look
let's
at this
do
pair.
this.
Such star quality.
Let's do this thing.
Since you come as a pair, I'll prep a 2-person scene for you. You 2. Are you ready?
Ready as I ever be?
Envision that you both, driven by the spirit of exploration, are arriving at the land of dreams that is Penacony for the first time.
Okay.
But instead of lush lands,
You find yourselves amidst swirling sands and desolation, far from the paradise the Watchmaker described. You're driving an old clunker through the wilderness of the dreamscape, braving the cold wind, choking on the dust, and suddenly, a fierce memory zone meme blocks your path.
Do we have to fight here as well?
Now, Mr. Greyhair, what line would you deliver to express your disappointment in Penacony?
Great, I love living on the wild side. A brutish creature. Quick, let's run it over. My disappointment. I cannot say great, I love living on the wild side. Unless it's sarcastic. Because then that would be a great answer. Let's go with that. No. A brutish creature. Let's run it over. Let's see what we get here.
Do you usually express disappointment this way?
I think that was a wrong choice.
Very good. Now, though you're disappointed, your screen partner is conversely very enthusiastic. Now, young lady, you will say...
This is great! I love living on the... wild side!
Very good! Very intense! And then, we cut to the story's next scene. You find a job mending the rails. But the days are long, and your endurance can't keep up, and you finally collapse in the endless expanse of desert. Suddenly, sweet rain falls from the sky, wetting your lips and rousing your spirits. Now, Mr. Greyhair.
Mr.
What
Greyhair.
line will best express your surprise at this moment?
She sounds very, movie trailer narrator. Now, Mr. Greyhair, what line will best express? Just let me die of thirst instead. I think.
But at this moment, your partner yet gazes
Yeah,
into
that
the
was the
sky,
right choice. Let's
both
go.
her eyes closed. The raindrops fall, blurring her vision, and she tragically says,
Perhaps we were never meant to succeed. Right?
Fantastic! Both of you have an incredibly solid foundation in dialogue delivery. However, lines aren't everything in a performance. Please continue this story on the second stage.
The
Up
second
next,
stage.
you'll be challenged with a body language test.
I hope these tests won't take too long.
Me too. Because I am very confused on why this is necessary for the story. Let's see.
Here,
Hello,
you two are
mister.
required to skillfully utilize body language to portray the story context I've laid out for you.
We'll try.
Picking up from where we left off, a heavy downpour saves you both stranded in the desert. This rain quenches the anger in your heart. You look to your companion, now completely devoid of fighting spirit, wanting to comfort her.
Okay.
At this moment, what should you do to make her laugh?
To make her laugh. Roll about in the sand. That would be very funny, actually. Rolling about in the sand. Tell a dead joke, pat her head. I mean, to make her laugh. It's either this one or this one. Stand up and prepare to move out. No. Pat her head, that's comforting, but that wouldn't make her laugh. Telling a dead joke might not be, like, actually a valid option or, like, a good option. So I will choose roll about in the sand and be a little gremlin.
Right answer. Your companion sees you rolling about in the sand and thinks about the arduous obstacles along this journey. She can't help but let loose a laugh, rekindling hope in her heart. And so this girl...
gonna get back on my feet and keep moving forward.
A tug at the
Let's go.
heartstrings. The story continues to develop. The heavy rain leads you both to sense a business opportunity. So you start venturing into the umbrella industry. But just as the business begins to pick up,
I guess the rain,
competitors start flooding the
umbrella,
market with low-priced goods, squeezing your market share.
it kind of makes sense. Not really, but kinda.
You have no choice. The goods you stockpiled at high prices have to be sold at a loss. This is a pretty self-destructive move, which drives your business to the brink of bankruptcy. At this moment, what would you, who refuses to admit defeat, decide to do?
What are the options? Leave dejectedly, get on my knees and grovel, stand up and smack the table. To admit defeat, I guess stand up and smack the table? You slam the table and rise up. They think you'll back down? Impossible. Dream chasers can be knocked down, but never knocked out.
Fantastic! But it's a pity your friend does not agree. Seeing that you're up to your eyeballs in debt, she sees nothing but despair in her future. And then...
I leave Penacony in utter disappointment.
Of course! Absolutely! I was this close to tears. Both of you possess exceptional acting talent. However, the true test is yet to come.
Okay.
You're about to encounter the harshest judge this show has ever seen. You'll need to rely on perfect performances if you want to win them over.
We can do it. I believe in us. We will be doing just fine. Hello.
Welcome to the final stage. Actually, all the scenarios that you previously encountered were all from the film Once Upon a Time in Dreams. Two companions arrive on Penacony with nothing but a dream. Their desire for achievement is met with continuous setbacks. Ultimately, one continues on, despite spiraling into debt, while the other concedes defeat and leaves.
Are we going to reunite?
Many years later, their paths cross once more in the thriving Penacony. Yet, they refuse to acknowledge each other
Because I became a big shot, but she ended up destitute. I fell into poverty while she's leading a normal life. I'm leading a normal life, but she ended up destitute. I fell into poverty.
Against the backdrop of a revitalized Penacony, the joy of reunion mixes with the sorrow of past separation, the awkwardness of being strangers, and the shyness of a long-awaited encounter, all converging at this very moment. Give it a shot. Try and convey this bittersweet scene to me. Bring it to life with precise and emotive acting.
Is this ever going to end? I know.
The clockwork thing. Okay.
Your performance is far from satisfactory.
Activate clockwork. Calm. Angry. Happy. Sad. Sad. We have to move them, so it's sad.
Cut!
Huh? We haven't even done anything!
It's so touching.
Let's go.
Your portrayal outdoes
Let's go.
the original. It's
I almost made her happy, but then I realized that I have to make, like, we have to make her feel for us, and it's a sad scene, so I have to make her sad.
beautiful.
Let's go.
We have passed the test. We ought to hurry up.
We did it.
Stellaron is at stake.
There are thingies here. Oh. Hello. Treasure. There's one more here. Treasure. We also got a record.
Congrats to both of you for clearing the stage, but more importantly,
Sorry.
are you having fun?
Kind of.
Fun is more important than success.
Well, we are trying to save Penacony, so success is really important right now.
Look at the time! You finished much faster than that red-haired contestant did.
The red-haired contestant.
That red-haired contestant. Who is that exactly?
Probably not Himeko because we are with her.
You'll find out eventually, but only if you clear the next test first. Welcome to the second stage of the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises.
Gunfire
Time! You have the option to choose Gunfire and undergo Brother Hanu's trial, or Time, where you'll face Clucky's trial. And now, make your choice!
I'm not really sure if I like the whole, like, you don't know what the actual challenge is before you choose. But I guess that's something that makes it interesting. Okay, click the button on the tracks and select. Are we going time or are we going gunfire? If it's gunfire, it might be the one that we also have to do. Interesting. I didn't think that would do anything. Anyways, gunfire might be. I'm interested if I think what it is. What? I have no idea where I was going with that sentence, but I have a feeling that it's the one that you can do in the universe thingy, where you have to like shoot stuff and get points. So I'm going to try gunfire and see where we end. Where we end up with what we end up
Welcome to
with.
the enchanting universe created by the Watchmaker. Awaiting you is the morally dubious yet ever charming character from the animated Clocky series, Hanu.
Let's
It is
go,
said that
Brother
these
Hanu.
cartoon characters were inspired by the Watchmaker's own experiences.
Uh-uh.
According to research by Clocky scholars, the original Hanu of reality shared a deep friendship with the Watchmaker, akin to comrades in arms.
History will say they were comrades in arms.
Enter into the world of
I guess.
Hanu via the TV by the entrance and partake in an enchanting and suspenseful story with him. Good luck in there.
If it's a gunfire trial, we should be able to settle this with a fight, right? I hope this won't waste too much of our time.
We'll see, Firefly. We'll just have to go on and see where we end up with. There's a space anchor. There's a bird. I am really hoping that we will be able to come back here. Probably not. A little origami birdie. I hope I didn't miss anything, because if we cannot return, that's going to be a loss of resources. Bye-bye.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Are we both in control of this Hanu character?
Very good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. In this
Let's go.
Hanu's adventure
We can do
episode,
this.
Boss Stone has gathered his battleships for an assault on Dreamville. All Buzzfly, Cousin Wolf, and Bombhead are all raring to go. The brave Hanu must thwart their advance and protect his home. Alas, Hanu presently is ill-equipped to fend off the malevolent mischief makers.
Okay.
Which is why he is preparing to seek out the Puzzle Gentleman's aid. Go forth and speak to him.
Okay. Enter. So we have to find help. This is so silly. I love this. I love this play style.
You look like you could really use some help.
Or whatever you want to call it.
Long time no see,
It's
Hanu.
very
You
silly,
look
but
pretty stressed
it's
out.
just so
How about
fun.
an intense and thrilling game of Dream Jigsaw to blow off some steam?
Is Dream Jigsaw really that intense? If I remember correctly, Hanu cannot speak. Let out a really cool sounding It might just be the coolest.
Are you telling me that Boss Stone has rallied the villains to seize Dreamville? What a dreadful twist of fate! Listen closely, Hanu.
I'm listening.
I'm aware you're in need of a suitable weapon. And I also know there's one just upstairs.
So?
But you know what? You'll have to play an exhilarating round of Dream Jigsaw first. No Jigsaw, no moving forward.
Let's get this over with then. You make cool Only someone as cool as you could produce such a cool perfection.
Now scurry along, Hanu, but tread carefully. Two ne'er-do-wells are also eyeing those jigsaw pieces. Either outsmart them with the quick knockout, or ensure they don't catch you in the act. I can't wait to see you finish the Dream Jigsaw. Best of luck, Hanu.
Let's stay alert and make sure those monsters don't spot us.
Okay.
Look up there. If we can push that thing down, do you think that would do the trick?
Oh! I'm not sure if he comes back or not, but I think we can take this. Woohoo! I almost got caught. I cannot interact here with anything. I hope it cannot see me over here. Okay. Teleport here. There's a birdie. Thank you for the help. We needed that. Thank you. Collect. And then there's a treasure chest as well. Treasure! I can teleport down here, but I think we have to push this, right? Sometimes you can find heavy items. If they fall on the heads of boss stones lackeys, you can temporarily disable them. It will hit them. Okay, and then really quick, teleport down and take the puzzle, please.
Finally, that's all the jigsaw pieces.
We got it.
Let's hurry back.
Okay, will it be enough? Let's go. So there's a light here. And then... No. This one comes here. Okay. This one is for here. It's the base. And then... I think it's this one. Yes.
Oh my!
Let's
the
go.
Exquisite sensation of perfect alignment. My organizational itch has been quite thoroughly scratched.
We're doing so good.
Hurry now, Hanu. Touch that TV set and transform back into your old self. Then head upstairs. Your weapon awaits you there.
Are such haphazard instructions really okay?
I guess so. I mean, we don't really have a choice here.
Disconnecting from that thing so suddenly has left me feeling slightly disoriented.
Is there anything else I can collect? Because I saw there was a book. Yes, that's a shortcut, I think, and that's going to be like an elevator or something on the other side where we can advance forward.
Is that Hanu?
That is Hanu. Excuse me. Hi. Just a variety of answers. What are you talking about? Is staying in character this much really necessary? I know the answer for this one. Penacony is in danger. Can you get out of the way? Let's just go with like it just for fun.
What exactly is he talking about?
Tick-tock! It's time for me to make an appearance!
Hi, Clocky. Where did you come from? How come you're here too?
Clocky? I can also see him. Is this character part of the show?
Maybe, hopefully. I don't know. We just need help.
In Dreamville, Clocky is everywhere and can do anything! Like right now! I can be your translator! Tick-tock!
Please, please. We need some help here. Because I can grunt, but I don't understand what he's saying.
Hanu says, battle! We must do battle!
Okay, we're fighting.
The enemy is at our doorstep, and we have no path of retreat for the future of Dreamville! Touch that suspicious-looking TV right now!
Okay.
So they just jumped inside that TV.
Looks like it.
Sheesh. Logic in this plot and dialogue is really being pushed to its limits.
We'll just have to play along and see where... I didn't even realize there was a birdie there. Bye-bye. Security safe? Bookshelf? I'm not really sure if we can do
Here we
anything
go
with
again.
those.
Ready? I am gradually getting used to this. Huh. Who knows? I might even be able to perform some high-level moves with Hanu.
We'll see about that.
Did someone say high-level movies just now? That's right, pal. The upcoming script is just exploding with all sorts of high-level shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Last we saw, Hanu was preparing for battle. Suddenly, he hears heavy footsteps coming from the hallway. Malevolent mischief makers have broken into his home. But brave Hanu won't go down without a fight. He instantly sprints for the storage room, ready for a do-or-die showdown against the baddies.
But we still don't have any weapons in hand.
Guess what?
That's true.
Hanu's favorite bazooka just so happens to be in that storage room. So get a move on.
What a coincidentally convenient plot twist. It'd be even more awesome if the organizers allowed me to wear armor.
Oh, there's a treasure chest. Treasure. Anything here?
The storage room. It's behind the shelves, right?
Yes. There are enemies around. Can I sneak past here?
He wasn't lying. There's actually a bazooka here.
Where? Oh, right there. Investigate. Hanu launcher.
Now we should have a way of dealing with those baddies.
Do I have to?
This thing feels just like the soaring locust too.
If I do this... Okay. Let's go. I think we did it. So that activated the lift. Or elevator.
Careful. It looks like we've got more company. Get ready to fire!
Just like that. Let's go. More?
Here we go again. But no big deal. We're pretty handy with this bazooka now.
I think so. I guess so. Like, not really. We don't really have a chance. That's one. And that's two. Insufficient ammo. 2, 3, 4. And then we can hold 5, but I don't think we necessarily need one. We got 2 out. 1 more here. And then the little clog golem here who moved out of the way.
That should be all of them, right?
I hope so.
Hanu is on a streak. Everyone, the stage is complete. Quickly, head through the TV to the next stage.
There's more. Hiya. Let's go. Oh, I can sprint here. That's cute. I guess we have to turn back.
Well, that's that. But it is gonna be hard to let go of this bazooka.
Okay.
Never mind. Let's hurry over to the next stage.
But first, treasure.
This thing? What I've got is leagues beyond.
It's not terrible. I'll see how it rolls in the future. Okay, it's closed down. There's puzzle upstairs. Let's see. Like, we have to go here. Treasure.
Oh.
Do we go in? Ah. Wait, that was the end of this.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven yourselves.
Let's go. We're just good like that, I guess.
There is only one who can be Penacony's festive superstar. In the final stage, you will face the defending champion. If you fail, you will lose the opportunity to become the festive superstar.
Well, then let's hope we do not fail.
Welcome to the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival's third stage in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises Superstar Showdown.
Do you really need to say the whole thing every time? We don't have to, like, choose here, I guess, because it's just the last challenge, the finale. Click the button on the tracks. Arena 1 or Arena 2, I guess. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Let's go with 2. Let's see what's our next challenge will be. There's a birdie here. What? Ah. You cannot run. I found you. Hello. You're just an origami bird. I have to find a high place. Good luck with that, buddy. Bye-bye.
No way. I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
Treasure. Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Take a look.
A day of peaceful repose.
Just to be safe. Activating buffs now. Hi. Hello. We meet again, Argenty.
Please wait! Handsome gentleman, beautiful miss.
Aww.
By the glorious light of beauty! I never thought I would see you again. In such turbulent times,
Here we are.
Your kind faces are as spring's gentle breeze, bringing solace to my scorched heart.
I missed you, Argenty. It's been a while since we last saw you.
Are you a knight of beauty?
He is. So the red-haired contestant was you all along.
You've already heard of my humble title elsewhere? I am deeply honored. Upon hearing of the impending festivities, I commanded the one and only to bring me to Penacony with full haste. Alas, in a cosmos unguarded by the beauty, disorder prevails. Thus my passage was delayed by tending to the sick and injured. Fortunately, the mini-rabbit mech pilot, stray cat duelist, galactic ninja, and quad-drive Intellitron, along with 32 other souls in distress, all emerged from their predicaments safe and sound. I then led them all here to revel in the harmony with the countless other splendid beings.
Is this the beauty? It's dazzling.
I do not deserve such praise. Unfortunately, that dashing IPC ambassador, whose radiance matches that of a beautiful peacock, remains in a woeful state. Ugh, how I wish he too could partake in this splendid occasion.
He met Aventurine.
Okay, let's get back to business. Since fate has brought us together, it stands to reason that you both seek the accolade of the audition's victor, correct?
Yes, of course.
Though upon arrival I was once mistaken for a towering silver-armored fugitive with fiery red flames due to my lack of eloquence. It matters not, for all these trials stem from the land of the dream's beauty.
Due to my lack of eloquence, you, are Argent to be not being eloquent. When he speaks the way he does, I'm confused. Is this your way of prepping for battle? Like you're trying to give me a mind break and making me confused so that I cannot fight you properly.
What matters is that I now stand before you. Our
He
paths
is so eloquent. How can someone
Argenti of
say
the Knights
he
of
is
Beauty,
not?
am humbly requesting a battle with you both, in the name of the Code of Chivalry. If I am
Let's
fortunate
go.
enough to emerge victorious, kindly grant me passage to the Crown of Victory, and recognize that Idrilla, the beauty, is the most peerless beauty of them all.
I mean, you are standing right in front of me. How can I say that?
Dear friends, please ready yourselves for this trial set forth by the beauty.
Finding life.
I will be doing Jade first, I think, here. Just so I can set up with the Herta. And then I can maybe prep a break here. Come on.
I don't have time for games.
Do the thing that you have to do.
Open sesame.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Just a graze.
Youch. Okay.
There's no backing out now. For me or you.
It shouldn't be that hard, if you ask me.
Life's like a good, my friends.
But we do need to heal up a bit, so that we do not...
Never seen perfection before?
In this mortal, I will watch over you and guide you
You
on
know,
your path.
lose when we do not have to.
Expand your thinking. Who's the little backstabber?
Rise to the challenge.
Let's go. I totally forgot about this. I was like, how did we get a skill point? Like, yes, we got a skill point because you might have seen my latest video, but we were doing some polls and we got enough starlights to buy this 5-star harmony light cone that's Bronya's signature, and if we use an ultimate on an ally, it regenerates the skill point. So it's pretty good for us, especially now because we used it when we didn't have any, and it's on a cooldown for the next 2 turns, which is fine because if we use Sunday's skill right now with the ultimate, it's going to refresh a skill point either way, so we are not at a loss.
Confess. This trial.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Once more.
Expand your thinking.
Bear witness.
And then
Curiosity
now that
is a
he
dangerous thing.
summoned, we
Endless
can
riddles.
use
Nothing but a
ultimate.
void.
But we do not have a skill point now. So this will have to do, but we get follow-up attack here. Now we can break our deadly actually.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Rise to the challenge.
But he gets a shield.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
I don't have time for games.
I think that's going to be okay.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Rise to the challenge. Pledge thy loyalty.
Really bold? Don't let me
Okay,
down.
support.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking.
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
I think we're doing well. This will not refresh, I think.
And guide you on your path.
Yeah,
Time for a lesson.
that's okay.
It's of no consequence.
Put forth all your might. In the mood for another
Sunday. We lost Sunday. Okay. I need to heal. I need to heal here. And then
Impressive.
Like a good brew.
This is worth
friends.
and then use ultimates.
Behold, this symbol of pure beauty.
There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Just so we
I don't have time for
survive.
games.
We lost Sunday,
Live some,
which
win
is
some.
unfortunate.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
But I think we can manage without him.
Self-inflicted
Rise to
misery.
the challenge.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
The flesh
Boom.
wound. You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Just a graze.
Out. We can debuff here, and we break a shield so we can
Expand your thinking.
attack with the
Just a little
DPS
faster.
and do actual damage.
Pledge thy loyalty.
Never seen
Ow.
perfection before? Open sesame.
Rise to the challenge. Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste? Bear witness.
Okay? We
Give
got...
an inch and they'll take a mile.
I said...
Good brew, my friends.
I have no idea why, but when I, like, push a button, it does not want to do the thing that I'm asking it to do.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
We get a break here.
Convictions, my friends, are indeed ours. It's a
Ouch.
The laurels of victory belong to a driller.
Have it. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Self-inflicted.
It would have been easier if we, you know, had Sunday to help us.
Put forth all
But I think we can manage without him. I think I want to
Lose some, win some.
try and
Don't
break
let me
here. We might have to try this again. We definitely have to try this again. Yeah. I'm restarting.
Dear friends, please ready yourselves for this trial set forth by the beauty.
Finding life. Life's like a good brew, my friends.
I'm restarting. I will have to pay attention to where
Have a There's no backing out now.
my characters are health-wise. Setting up with
Give an inch and they'll take
Jade
a mile.
here,
Always deliver.
I think is still a good idea. And I can debuff
Never seen perfection before.
here.
Open sesame.
This should go better.
Put forth all your might.
Ouch. Ouch.
Heard the call.
That's okay. We can try and heal up
Serenity is
here.
before me.
I don't have time for games.
And then
This mortal, I will watch
use
over you
ultimate.
and guide you on your path.
Refresh a skill point, hopefully. Yes.
Expand your thinking. Who's the little backstab?
Get a follow-up.
Lose some, win some.
And then get a skill point to heal up Sunday.
Pledge thy will.
I'll overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
I think we should be fine here.
It's of no consequence.
Ow.
In the mood for another beating?
I cannot break here, but I can get
Nice, like a good brew.
energy
Friends?
to attack,
Indulge yourselves!
which should be fine. And we do get a barrier here for that. Argenti received the damage boost, which is not great for us.
Expand your thinking.
To the chat. Heard the call.
Curiosity. Endless riddles.
I think
Nothing
we
but a
can do
void.
this.
Serenity is before me.
I don't have time for games.
Getting back here,
Open sesame.
and then
Glimpse the unknown.
that's better. We did get a follow-up as well.
Just a graze.
Confess.
Ouch. Not ideal.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile. I always
This,
deliver.
I think. And then we can just try and set up.
In this mortal form,
We can
watch
still
over you
use
and guide you on your path.
ultimate here, and then get
Torment and doubt, farewell.
a skill point
Never seen
refresh.
perfection
Okay,
before.
I think we are doing
Expand
better.
your thinking.
Put forth all your might. Like the confidence.
Out. We don't have a skill point to heal up. That's not great,
We have it. There's no backing
and
out
that
now
wasn't enough.
for me or you.
Behold, this symbol of pure.
I miscalculated.
No, and now we lose Jade.
Open sesame.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Hmm.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
I can't think of
Nice,
enough.
like a good brew.
Definitely
friends?
heal up, and I think we can
Indulge yourselves!
I've heard the call.
try and break some stuff.
Expand your thinking.
Rise to the Pledge thy will.
Out.
It ain't over.
That's not great,
In this mortal form, I will watch over
but
you
we can
and guide you
hold
on your
it
path.
here.
Curiosity. There's an endless
I can do
riddle.
this, probably.
Nothing but a void.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
It's a risk.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Probably wasn't
Predictions,
worth it.
Friends are indeed awe-inspiring. It's a pity. The laurels of victory belong to a
Please. Oh, gosh.
confidence.
I don't have time for games.
Time to mix things up.
I might need to change my team. Definitely. Change the lineup, probably. And we are going back to double sustain here. Instead of Sunday, we are taking Adventuring.
Oh, Lady Jade herself has come. What's wrong? You don't trust me?
Yeah. We need to shield up.
Dear friends, please ready yourselves for this trial
Ow.
set forth by the beauty.
It's on me.
Nice like a good... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
We? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking.
I think we can do this.
Don't let me down.
Especially with this team.
You're fighting a gentleman.
It should be
but for
fine.
all your might.
All in. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Well, it's
Or
not going to
maybe I'll
do
take
any
it all.
damage.
Watch your head.
A flesh wound.
Open sesame.
Rise to the
But I
challenge.
think we can do this.
The flesh, step up, let's see ya.
We should be able to do it with this team.
Confess.
Ability cannot be used. Oh, okay.
Self-inflicted
Rise
misery.
to the
We can
challenge.
heal up.
I don't have time for games.
That's the thing. He always puts up a shield
Expand your thinking.
when I'm trying to hurt him.
Spend freely.
Bear witness. To
Which is fair
In the
enough.
mood for another beating?
I think we can...
Nice like
Heal
a good
up
brew,
here.
my friends.
It kind of
Indulge
helps that
yourselves!
Aventurine as well attacks,
Give
so
an
he
inch and
can
they'll take
heal
mine.
up with the other characters. Thanks to
Never
Gallagher's
seen perfection
ulti.
before? Open sesame. Who's the little backstabber?
We? There's no
Then put
backing
down.
out now. For me or you.
Jade
You're
ulti.
fighting a gentleman. Pledge thy mood.
All in.
We get a follow up here.
Step up, let's
The
see ya.
dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Hello, first question, why the double sustain? Is your Deherta final build? The double sustain is because I kept dying.
Gonna
that's
keep going?
that's the whole thing. And
Not, I'll
no,
catch my breath for a
Herta is
while.
not built yet. But hello. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for
Rise to the
joining. I hope
I don't
you
have
have a
time for
pleasant
games.
time.
Expand your thinking. Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know.
So yeah.
Endless
Double
freedom.
sustain is because
Nothing but a
my
ball.
builds are still not very great.
Misery.
Or I'm just not playing optimally. Which is
Helpless as
true.
ever. Open sesame.
How am I
Won't you
dying?
crumble?
Well, you see, I have Sunday. Just build a 5k of defense aventurine. I mean, I wasn't using aventurine
Relax.
the last
Patience
time
is my
I
middle
tried,
name.
or the last round I tried to,
I always deliver.
you
Sure, I'll
know,
play along.
fight. I lost track of my shield. Do I have my shield up for 2 turns? So I can just attack here.
Rise to the challenge.
But yeah, the last time I tried to
All in.
fight Argenti, I did not have Aventurine on my team. I had Sunday. And Sunday was kind of squishy. Even though I have
Gonna keep going?
an HP
If not, I'll catch my breath for a while.
thingy orb on him to get him, you know, to be a little thinkier. But I guess it just wasn't working out. So I went back to double sustain.
Expand your thinking.
Behold, this symbol of pure.
Lose some, win some.
Do we get Aventurine? Yes, we get Aventurine before
Spend
that.
freely.
So I can shield up.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste?
Guess I owe you. I don't have time for games.
I think it's safe to say that I'm not playing as optimally as one would, but that's not really why I'm playing.
Open sesame.
I just want to have fun
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
and play with the pretty characters.
Watch your head.
I am also kind of tired, so if I say something weird or stupid,
We have a deal. There's no
there's your reason.
for me or you.
But this is going to take a while here.
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking.
But hopefully we can get through this.
Friends are indeed on.
The dice have been cast.
It's a pity.
Before he gets a
Laurels of
shield.
victory belong to a driller.
Or maybe I'll take it all in.
In the mood for another beating? It ain't over.
Then attack reduction. There's the shield.
It's on me.
We shield up as well.
Watch your head.
Put forth all your might.
I don't have time for games.
If Flame Weaver won't have 12 million HP in the new MOC. Don't get me started on the new MOC. I tried. I really tried. But it's just so hard.
The universe might just implode.
When Caceres releases, we will have fun. We'll see about that. I'm not really sure if I will be going for Caceres. I am very far from the main story.
Self-inflicted misery.
And I'm not really sure if I like Caceres
Nothing but a boy.
as a design so far, from what I've seen of her. But we'll see. I mean, power creep is a very, very real thing. How is my Jade dying? Excuse me? Ma'am? What is happening here?
Keep going. It's not
Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah. What can I do here? I do not have a thing. How is Argenti so strong? Please don't tell me that I'm going to be stuck here. I don't want to be stuck here.
Indulge yourselves!
Put forth all your might.
There goes my DPSs. What is happening? Excuse me? If she will have that passive not getting her basically breaking your... Yeah, I've seen that. I'm not really sure if I am happy with that. Like, I don't think that's healthy for the game. I am still hoping that MiHoYo and the Stariel devs wake up. And, you know, at least try to balance it out a little bit. But, yeah. Will take 5 hours, but he will win. We'll see. I mean, I could try, but...
It's on me. The dice have been cast.
Like, even with double sustain, I have no idea how this is happening.
Rise to the bear witness. Let the duel commence.
And his summons are back.
I hit the mark.
I will try.
Put forth all your might.
No dirty trick. All in.
But I am not very hopeful here. Please.
Nothing.
Sir? Sir, please.
Time to mix things up. Life's like a good...
I will have...
Indulge yourselves!
If I want to stay alive.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth
That's
all your might.
the shield. The shield is what is frustrating for me. Because I hit it and it does not let any damage
It's on me.
through.
Let the duel commence. Confess.
The barriers.
Watch your head.
Put forth all your might.
No dirty tricks, alright.
Ah, it's nothing. Life's like a good, my friends.
Oh my gosh.
Indulge yourselves!
I am going to rage quit if I cannot
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
get through this.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Please,
All in.
dude.
Confidence.
Hedge your bets.
Leave me alone.
It's on me. Watch your head.
Let the duel commence.
The dice have been cast.
I don't want the duel to commence.
Bust. Or maybe
I
I'll
don't
take
want
it
to.
off.
The flesh wound.
I don't want to fight you anymore. I want this to end as fast as possible. Can I do this? I will not break here,
The flesh wound.
but it's going to
Good,
give me
my
my
friends.
ultimate.
Indulge
Thank you.
yourselves!
Pledge thy loyalty.
All in.
If I didn't ulti there,
All your might.
Gallagher is probably dead. Even if I ulted there, Gallagher is dead.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Sure, I'll play along.
I don't want to play along, Aventurine. I am going to be very honest here. I don't want to play along. I am so baffled here. I have double
No way,
sustain.
I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
I have double sustain here. I might be too tired for this because I just can't right now. I just can't. I have double sustain. I really need to level up my characters and build them properly. That's what I need. Because apparently Argenti is becoming a roadblock for me. I could deal with the Aventurine boss fight. And then Argenti is stopping me. Like right here. I was not expecting that. I really was not expecting that. Anyways, before I actually start raging, I think I'm ending it for today. It's been more than 2 hours since I was going, and we did manage a few things. We saw Robin and Sunday interact with the guests of the dream and while they were waiting for the Dreammaster, and we got through 2 challenges. But it's going to be the end today. I will be back and see if I can get my characters in a better position so we can beat Argenti. Thank you for joining today. I hope you had a pleasant time. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider leaving a like. And if you want to stay updated with the channel, please consider subscribing. And for today, Avery is out. Bye-bye.